One thing that's new this year for the 52 Super Series is that Quantum Racing are working with another team. Since the early part of the year, they've been working with the Harmuller-Sprier's Platoon, and the two teams have completely open book, share all their information and share a coach, and it seems to be working. The day starts with a morning briefing with the key members of both teams together in the one room. The meeting is always led by James LYNE, who's the coach to both teams. They debrief the previous day's racing, really objectively looking at all the points to learn from, and then they move into the day ahead, looking at the weather, possible strategy and improvements that can be made from the previous races. So with James LYNE, the coach for the Platoon and the Quantum Racing. James, tell us about where the programme started and where you feel you've evolved to with the two boats.
For me, they take a lot of pictures, and we're just trying to see what the differences are between Platoon, Quantum Racing and the rest of the fleet, and it's really just laying the information out for the sailors. That's really my job, is to shorten our learning time. So getting the right information at the right times to the guys, and a little bit of data analysis here and there.
I think for both of us, for Quantum and for Platoon, it's going very well because we learn from each other, and we have a really open book. We have debriefs in the morning and we compare our data, we compare our sales, we speak about the setups, about the boat trim, about the tactics. So I mean, Quantum has 10 years, is 10 years ahead of us from the times they are sailing the TPs. And we are a pretty new team starting last year, so we only can learn from them, but they hadn't a proper sparring partner last year either, so they can also benefit from what they see through us. So it's a win-win situation for both teams.
The biggest objective is both teams were just trying to get better, and working side by side with one unified coach, who details and quantifies everything. It's just been amazing how detailed you can come in and analyze every little aspect of what took place on the race course.
Harm, tell us about the change to Quantum Sails. You were with North for a long time.
It's not a big difference between the quality of both sailmakers. They can make both fast sails. We made the decision because we want to go for this season for a two-boat program with sharing all informations, and from my point of view it worked out. The improvement, especially for us, is massive because sharing information is making you more secure what's going to happen if you change this or this. And if you're just sailing beside each other with two different boats which are not sharing all the information, you never know exactly what's going to be the difference. And right now, when we have the possibility to sail with open books and we change something in the boat, you exactly know right now you're faster or slower, and that makes a huge difference.
After 3 regattas, Quantum Racing lead on 78 points, Azura at 135 and Platoon and Ran Racing on 140. So I think there's no doubt that this two-boat programme is working for both teams. I think it's a trend that's going to continue with the 52 Super Series and may even expand in the future.